Hey guys, I'm back and I'm creating my first real deck tech. Everyone's putting their deck techs of white Relic up on their YouTubes. I've been noticing, and I'm putting mine up now because I have a few differences with theirs. So first I'm gonna start off with the main part of the deck, Quest for the Holy Relic. Thus the name White Relic deck. But anyways, what this does is whenever I cast a creature spell, I can put a quest counter on it, and when there's 5 counters on it, I can sacrifice it and remove the counters and search up for any equipment in the deck and attach it to any creature I control. Alright, so with that, a good strategy to have is a lot of low costing creatures. So I got 0 drops. My first set of 0 drops are Memnites. They're 1/1s for 0, which is pretty good. And Ornithopter, which is 0/2 for 0, so it's basically just a chump blocker. It's good that those are artifacts that cost 0, because I have a 1-drop called Glint Hawk, where I can't play it unless I return an artifact card from the field to my hand. So a good strategy with these 4 top cards that I just showed you. First I can play like a Memnite or an Ornithopter, and then pay 1 for a Glinthawk, and then remove an Ornithopter or Memnite, and then play it again. So instead of 1 creature spell counter on my quest, I'd be getting 2. So that works like that really well. Another creature I have, sort of like Glinthawk, would be my Core Skyfishers. They're 2/3s for 2. They're flying, but the reason why I kind of like these a little better are because I'm sure I can't get them out until at least turn 2. But when it enters the battlefield, like Glinthawk, I have to return something to my hand. But it doesn't have to be an artifact. It can be any permanent on the field. So those are really good to have. I have Core Duelists. Those are really effective in the deck because the main reason for having this deck is to equip my creatures to just boost them up. So a Core Duelist is a 1/1 for 1, and as long as it's equipped, it has double strike. So that helps a lot for the ground. But I do like to give my equipments to my flyers, because I can just fly right over them and destroy the one blocker they may have. I have 4 Squadron Hawks. These are good in case I'm not drawing into any creatures. I have the 2 mana, 4 mana, play it, whatever. They're 1/1s for 1, and they're flying. But whenever Squadron Hawk comes onto the battlefield, I can look for up to 3 more Squadron Hawks out of my deck and put them in my hand. So those are good for if I'm not drawing any creatures besides that 1 Squadron Hawk. And I can just keep playing them consecutively to add the quest counters and Quest for the Holy Relic. So another set of creatures I have are Stoneforge Mystic. This one's a proxy, so obviously. Stoneforge Mystic is a 1/2 for 2. It's a really good card. When it enters the battlefield, I can search my whole deck for an equipment card. I reveal it and put it in my hand, and then I shuffle. And then I can pay 2 and then tap this card, and I can play it, like put it onto the battlefield. I can't equip it though. So because I can't equip it, I have these guys over here, Core Outfitters, 2/2s for 2. When Core Outfitters enter the battlefield, I can attach a target equipment I control, being the equipment I searched out with Stoneforge Mystic, and attach it to any creature I control. So those really help. And they're just really cool. Back to the Stoneforge Mystics. A lot of people say, oh, run at least 3, maybe 4. But what I say is, there's really no point in having 4 Stoneforge Mystics. I mean, I already have 4 Quests for the Holy Relics, and Stoneforge Mystics are basically only useful to search for the equipments. Like, I never start off a game unless I have at least 1 Stoneforge Mystic or a Quest for the Holy Relic, because I just need to get those equipment out there. So, I'm only running 2 because I don't like to draw them in the late game, and if I don't draw them, it can help me draw into something I do want. So, I have 2 in the main deck, and I'm going to sideboard 2, just in case. Same thing with, I don't have a lot of removal besides the main equipment of the deck, which is Argentum Armor. But so I have 2 Journey to Nowheres. Again, a lot of people are saying, oh, you should run more. I'm not going to run more. Main deck will be 2. I'll side 2 just in case, just like the Stoneforge Mystics. I don't really need them. I usually have a win condition before I really need them. So those will help for that. So for equipments of the deck, which I can't miss to show you because that is this deck, is equipping. I have 2 Argentum Armors, which would be really expensive without Quest or the Outfitters. There's 6 to put out and 6 to equip. Equipped creature gets +6/+6, and whenever the equipped creature attacks, I get to destroy. I have to destroy permanent on the field, so that can backfire if my opponent doesn't have any. But that's never happened to me before. Those are really good at. I have a Sword of Body and Mind, which is without the quest or the outfitters, it costs 3 to put out and 2 to equip. Really amazing card. I just had to put it in this deck. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has protection from green and blue. So there's my protection right there. It helps a lot against Valakut, especially since the Primeval Titans have been getting on my nerves. And whenever the creature deals combat damage to a player, I can put a 2/2 green wolf token on the field, and that player puts the top 10 cards of his or her library into the graveyard, which is also good. I like milling. It's really fun. And my last equipment is Stratascythe. A lot of times it's not good until the late game, and I rarely ever have a late game with this deck. But just in case I do have a late game, they're good. And even if not, if I play them, its imprint is I get to exile a plains, and whenever I equipped it to a creature, that creature gets +1/+1 for every land with the same name as that. So it's cool. I'm running 2 Monk's Opals. One of them's a proxy. Looking for one more. It's really good, especially on opening hand. It's Meadowcraft. You tap it, and you add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool, and it's only if you control 3 or more artifacts, which, if it's in my opening hand along with the Mem Knights and the Ornithopters, it will happen. So that's really good. I'm running 18 lands, or 18 plains. I know people are like, oh, you should run some fetch lands, blah blah blah, but really, I don't need them. I just don't. And I just don't want to buy them. It's a lazy thing. So yeah, I'm running 18 because everything here is definitely low cost, like 1 0 0 1 2 1 2 2 2 2 0. So I really like this deck, even though there's 2 proxies left in it. Looking for 1 Mox Opal and 1 Stoneforge Mystic. I might be getting a trade for the Mox Opal, so basically if you have a Stoneforge Mystic that you're willing to trade, please look through my binder. Not a lot has came out of it yet, so just look through it and PM me offers. So yeah, this is my White Relic deck. Thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.